Wade. Coming to you with that instant basketball analysis on Analysis Playground on YouTube, exclusively on there forever. We're gonna talk about them Nuggets. How did they get another loss? Let's talk about that. Nuggets ended up losing to the Grizzlies, 125-118. Denver still leads the season series 2-1. They do play again um, next month, and that will be the last time they play against each other since Memphis won't be making the play-in or the playoffs, and the Nuggets look like they will. 42-28 is the Nuggets record. They're 23-15 on the road. The Grizzlies go to 24-44 and 13-20 at home. That was at home in this one. Memphis won the first quarter 31-30. They lost the second quarter 30-29. And then obviously Denver lost that third quarter 39-31, but they did win the fourth quarter 27-26, but they was down by too much to be able to win it. And then they try to find a way to keep firing, to keep their hopes up that they can steal it, but Grizzlies was able to get it done. Cam Johnson had another good game. He's been playing better lately. 33 minutes, 20 points, 7 to 13 from the field, 5 of 6 from 3, 1 to 2 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 turnovers, and a steal, 1 offensive rebound, 3 personal fouls, and a -6 and plus minus drive and hit the wide open shot. You're going to get good looks. You're an NBA player. We know what you can do. And that's all they wanted from him, was to do the same thing he's doing today. Give me 15 to 20 plus. And if you can do that every game, we have a good shot at winning. The problem was the other wing didn't play, so they had to go with Spencer Jones tonight. No Aaron Gordon in this one for them. And Spencer Jones didn't deliver. He only had 6 points. He went 3 of 5 from the field. He missed all of his threes. He finished 0 of 2 from 3. That was his only misses. He did have 5 boards, 1 turnover, and he got a block. He also had 1 offensive rebound, 3 personal fouls, and was a -22. And plus minus, Nikola Jokic played 39 minutes. He had 29 points, which was game high for the Nuggets. He went 11 of 19 from the field, hit a lot of shots near the basket, was able to hit some threes, even a clutch one that it didn't help him win, but it helped him stay a little close. But he went 2 of 4 from 3, then he went 5 of 8 from the free throw line, and then he did get 14 rebounds, but he was getting hounded by the Grizzlies' activity with their hands and their length and their mobility and athleticism, to the point where he had 10 turnovers in this game. He was a big reason why the Nuggets didn't win it, too. And that's something that's crazy to say, because he's usually always the reason why they win all the games. But Jokic just had a month or two where he hasn't looked right. Even when he's still putting up these numbers, which is still some of the best in the league, especially for an individual player, it hasn't really been coming with wins, and it hasn't been the greatest defensive performances, and he has been a little bit more sloppier, and he has been a little bit more in the defer mentality, even though he usually does like to keep his teammates involved and not just be a ball hog. He still got 9 assists, almost had a triple-double, but like I said, they lost the game, and he didn't really perform that well in certain instances in this game, and that helped them trail and get behind a lot of times and keep the Grizzlies in the game so they can still have a chance to win it, which they eventually did. He still did have a steal and 3 blocks. He still had 2 offensive rebounds and 4 personal fouls, and he was a -4 and plus minus. And this team isn't healthy, and they're not playing their best basketball either, and the playoffs is coming closer and closer to starting. So this is not a good thing to be happy about if you're a Nuggets fan. This is something to be worried about, if I'm going to be honest with y'all. 19 points for Jamal Murray. He kept firing the whole game, but a lot of the shots he was taking was tough and forced. And if you're the Memphis Grizzlies, even though he went 6 of 13 from the field, which is still good from a high volume scorer, you have to be happy with his shot selection in this one. He did go 2 of 6 from 3 and 5 of 5 from the free throw line, though, but he also had a double-double, 12 assists. And that's how he can get you, is because you want him to take tough shots, but he's always looking to pass to his teammates too. So you kind of have to pick your poison. Do you want to give up the pass, or do you want to give up a tough shot, or sometimes an open look? And even then, he's been making those at a good level this year. That's a big reason why he's an all-star. But I mean, the formula that they picked and the formula they was trying to do to the Nuggets today ended up doing enough for them to stay in it to be able to win it. 1 turnover, 3 personal fouls, and a +3 and plus minus. And Christian Braun, he's been good. 41 minutes, 26 points, He went 11 to 19 from the field, just like Jokic, but he went 2 of 5 from three and 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He did have 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 turnover, and 4 steals. That's what he does. He's going to be trying to get the ball. He's going to take some gambles out there. He's going to try to go for the pickpocket. He's going to get out in transition. He's going to move without the basketball. He's going to cut. And he did all those things at a high level tonight. But he did get 5 personal fouls. That was the worst part of his night, and he finished as a -5 and plus minus. Jonas Valanciunas didn't score much. He played 6 minutes. He had made 2 baskets and missed one, so he finished 2 of 3 from the field for 4 points. He did get 3 rebounds and a block, and a personal foul was a -1 and plus minus. Tim Hardaway Jr., he didn't perform well. If he performed a little bit better, they probably win this game. But he scored 11 points, but he went 3 of 12 from the field and 2 of 11 from three. That's why I said that, because he took so many shots and missed so many of them that they probably win this game if he just made 4 more shots or 3 more shots. That's how big he was in this game because of the shots he took and the amount. But he also went 3 of 3 from the free throw line. He had 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and a turnover. He had 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and was a +5 and plus minus. Bruce Brown missed all of his shots besides going 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He only got 1 point. He went 0 of 4 from the field and 0 of 2 from three. He did get 1 rebound, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, and 1 personal foul. It was a -7 and plus minus. He didn't take that many shots, and all his shots was really good looks. He just didn't make them. And this one, which sucks, is nothing you can really do but try to generate a good shot for a good player, and it's up to them to do the rest. Julian Strother, he only played 6 minutes. He made and missed a shot, so he finished with 2 points. He did have 1 assist, 1 turnover, and 2 personal fouls, and was a +2 and plus minus. And then the Memphis Grizzlies, since they was winning, they just let everybody play. Every single one of their starters scored in double figures, and that's something they needed to do if they was going to be honest about winning this game, which you never really know when they have the record that they have, if they're really going to try to come in and win. But Oliver Prosper, 19 points for him. He went 6 of 9 from the field, 3 of 5 from three. Good finishing on the inside and outside for him. And at the free throw line, he went 4 of 6. He didn't get that many rebounds, though. He only had one turnover and 2 steals. He had a personal foul, was a +12 and plus minus. Cedric Coward, I liked the shots he was taking. He just didn't make a lot of them, but it still helped him get to the free throw line. He went 7 of 7 from the free throw line. He went 0 of 4 from three. He went 4 of 12 from the field, and 15 points is what he ended up getting in 25 minutes. He had 7 boards, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 2 offensive rebounds, 3 personal fouls, and was a +4 and plus minus. Gigi Jackson did some things that we have to like too, but he took a lot of shots, which was jumpers in this game, and his drives was tough. You got to give Denver some credit for making his shots a lot tougher than he wanted them to be, but he still went 6 of 15 from the field, 1 of 4 from three, and 3 of 6 from the free throw line. Some shots he just flat out missed, even if it was open. He had 6 rebounds, 1 turnover, and 2 blocks. 1 personal foul, and was a +9 and plus minus. Jalen Wells, 25 minutes. He had 11 points. He went 3 of 6 from the field, 2 of 4 from three, and 3 of 4 from the free throw line. So he ended up having a good night considering that he didn't take a lot of shots. But he played his role, which is defend and try to make the open ones and try to get open for open ones. 5 rebounds, no turnovers, no personal fouls, +12 and plus minus. 2 offensive rebounds out of the 5. And Ty Jerome had another good night. If he's shooting well, if you give him any type of light, he's not afraid to shoot it. He went 5 of 8 from three, made some tough and difficult ones too. He also finished 8 of 15 from the field, which is efficient, and he did all of that in 25 minutes. He also had 9 rebounds, 9 assists, and 2 turnovers and a block, 1 personal foul, and a +5 and plus minus. Just making the right reads when he was out there, whether it was scoring or knowing when to pass it, and just looking for his teammates throughout the entire game, and then try to beat guys to get the rebounds. Just making sure they do that at a high level, and he was able to chip in on the boards and do a real good job there. Taj Gibson, 9 minutes, he ended up going 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He did have 4 rebounds and an assist. He also had no turnovers. He had 2 offensive rebounds, 1 personal foul, and was a -1 and plus minus. Tyler Burton played 13 minutes. He had 5 points. He went 1 of 4 from the field and went 3 of 3 from the free throw line, but he also missed all of his threes. That actually was his only misses, was the threes. He did have 3 rebounds and no turnovers. He also had 2 steals and 1 block. He had 2 personal fouls and was a -2 and plus minus. Taylor Hendricks was able to score in the paint, but he went 6 of 18 from the field. He actually took the most shots on the team, and he came off the bench. But the problem was he went 1 of 10 from three. They was basically saying you can have that shot all game. And he didn't really make them pay for it at all in this one, but he still was able to score in the paint a lot. He did have 2 rebounds and 1 assist, 2 turnovers, 6 steals, and 3 blocks, and a lot of them came on Jokic. So that was good to see that he wasn't just going to let him do whatever he wanted to him without it being a fight. 2 offensive boards, 3 personal fouls, and was a -4 and plus minus. Dijon played 10 minutes. He ended up going 2 of 2 from the field. He had 4 points. He had 4 rebounds. He had 4 assists, no turnovers, and a steal and a block. He also had 2 offensive boards, 1 personal foul, and was a +2 and plus minus. Cam Spencer, he ended up giving them 8 points off the bench. And went 2 of 5 to do it from 3, but he also went 2 of 2 from the free throw line, which helped him get to 8. Then he had 1 rebound, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul, and was a -1 and plus minus. And of course, when you have Cam Spencer, he wants to run the offense a little bit, but they also let Javon Small do it too. He also played 20 minutes and gave 8 points. He just went 3 of 6 from the field and 2 of 3 from the 3-point line. He did get 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and a turnover while also getting a block. He also had 1 offensive board, 1 personal foul, and was a -1 and plus minus. And then Walter Clayton Jr. gave you 20 minutes. He played that, but only had 4 points, mainly because he went 1 of 6 from the field and 0 of 3 from the 3-point line. Had good looks, just couldn't put it in the basket in this one. He did go also 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He had 4 assists. He's another guy that can play, make, or score. And then he had 2 rebounds and a turnover, 2 personal fouls, and was a 0 and plus minus. And then 43% from the field for the Grizzlies, 49% for the Nuggets, 33% from 3 for the Grizzlies, 36 for the Nuggets. But the Grizzlies took 49 threes while the Nuggets only took 36. And one of the reasons why they won is that they shot 32 free throws and made 78% of them, while the Nuggets shot 22, which is 10 less, and made 77% of them. 48 rebounds for the Grizzlies, 46 for the Nuggets. 22 assists for the Grizzlies, 34 for the Nuggets. 10 turnovers for the Grizzlies, 19 for the Nuggets. 12 steals for the Grizzlies, 6 for the Nuggets. 9 blocks for the Grizzlies, 5 for the Nuggets. 12 offensive rebounds for the Grizzlies, 7 for the Nuggets. 36 defensive rebounds for the Grizzlies, 39 for the Nuggets. And 17 personal fouls for the Grizzlies, 24 for the Nuggets. So a good game. This was a surprise win that a lot of people didn't see probably coming, which probably made them want to see a video like this or the entire game. Because you're like, how did Jokic turn the ball over that many times? How did Jokic not get a triple-double? How did they not beat the Memphis Grizzlies when Jokic and Murray is both healthy? And they've been healthy a lot of these weeks, and they haven't really been performing or playing well enough to carry the team to wins. Like, this team might not even win 50 games. If you would have told me at the start of the season that the Nuggets wouldn't win 50 games, and Jokic and Murray has been healthy for this month and the last one, a lot of it too, and they still been losing the way they've been losing, I would have been shocked knowing both of those things right now. So they're going to have to get it figured out unless it's going to be a first-round exit for them. We know how brutal the West can be. We know how tough it is to get wins just in general, let alone in the playoffs. And they've been showing that a lot. I mean, the Memphis Grizzlies is a Western Conference team. They just beat them today. So all I can say is they need to get their stuff together. They need to start calling each other out, have a dinner or a meeting together, clear their mind, clear their head, get on each other in the film room. It's something that got to get this team going. And whatever it is, they need to do it now while they still got a lot of games left. They still got double-figure games left, so they still can get it going before the season is over, and they have to. If not, this could be a nightmare ending to the Nuggets and their duo. And like I said, they was a duo that you can put anybody around them, and they'll figure out how to win with them. That hasn't been happening lately, though. Comment, like, subscribe, share. Hit the notification bell to get that analysis when it first come out. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. And I'll see y'all later today with more analysis.